Hello and welcome to World of Tanks. This is the Type 64. This is one of my favorite tanks in Tier 6. This is an incredible light tank that can teach you many things about how to actually play light tanks. The combination of incredible camo, insane view range, and a very rapidly firing gun can teach you many different playstyles and develop how you play as a light tank player. And I actually believe every new player to the game in the World of Tanks 2.0 update should actually own this tank in their garage. So I thought, why not share some advice and show off the capabilities of this tank in some games. Okay, so we've got Tundra. Now on Tundra, I think I'm actually going to change from my spotting build, which is rammer, exhaust, and optics. I'm actually going to go ahead and change to rammer, rotation device, and optics, just for a little bit of extra gun handling, because this is a map where you're going to have to fight a lot. There's not really a lot of spotting to be done on this map. This is a fighting map. I'm going to take my light tank up to the E8 position. We're going to see how the hill fight goes. We're going to count our allies on the way. This tank is very good at combat because the reload is, as you can see, 2.6 seconds for 115 alpha. Very pokey gun. If you can trade multiple shots against somebody, hopefully just for free, you don't actually really want to trade hit points because you only have 650. You can do very well in farming damage with this tank. So we've got two fast mediums coming with us. The Easy 8 Sherman paused, he stopped. So I'm kind of feeling like I don't actually really want to take the hill. Fuck. Let's just go for it. No risk, no glory, right? Let's just take the hill. The enemy has also decided not to come up here. So we get the hill for free. Okay, great. So we can just start farming damage from here, basically. We can just spot people leaving their base, put some shots in this Jagdpanzer 4. There is somebody behind me, but he can't come up the hill far enough to actually get shots at me. So we can keep poking at this Jagdpanzer. Bit of a very weird angle. He's like hiding behind the big crane thing. Okay, so we're not going to keep wasting ammo into him. Let's see what this 76 is doing. 76 Sherman. He's a little bit distracted, so we can come out, give him a shot for free, and just pull back. You really want to, this tank will teach you about how to just get shots against people who are not looking at you. You want to get the shot and just leave. Because you really don't want to take hits in this tank. You don't have the hit points for it. Let's see if we can actually, now that the MT-25 has changed position, see if we can come up here and spot people again. Jagdpanzer 4 came back. Let's just put some shots into him while he's sitting there. See if we can't come through this bush and spot people. Not seeing anything. This VK, oh, he is punishable actually. Although it's a bit of an awkward position because of this bridge. Maybe pull back and hit this guy. There's a Berser. I don't know if I can punish the Berser though. Really hoping this VK makes a big mistake. Let's just put one shot. Now you really have to be careful with the Type 64. You don't actually want to fire too many shots that won't hit because you do have a lot of ammo. You have like 45 shells, but with how fast the gun fires, that ammo doesn't last very long if you are continuously firing. So make sure you hold on to some of your ammo. Actually going to pull back just behind the bush so we don't get spotted. This is, again, also going to be a hard shot to hit. Maybe he moves. If he's just going to sit there, I'll take the chances to keep shooting. Let's see if we can spot anybody through this bush right here. Not seeing anything. The enemy's pushing through the other side of the map. There's a Crusader. There's the Berser. We can probably finish him off. Just give him that cheeky shot there. We can keep holding our hill position because we can outspot everything from up here and just keep farming damage. The enemy heavy tanks are pushing through, so we can take a position back here to farm them as they come through, maybe. I mean, this game is going okay. I mean, we've lost the heavy flank pretty heavily, but they can't just capture out. We've got a lot of people still alive, especially hidden up on this hill with us, so we're in a good spot here. I would say if you're a newer player, you should be aiming to do your hit points and damage in this tank, which shouldn't be too difficult, especially if you have a good situation where you can get a lot of shots out for free where people aren't going to fire back at you. I would say 650 is a good target. If you are looking to play really well in this tank, I would say 1,000 damage per game. But also remember, this is a light tank, so a combined score of 1,000 is very good. I would set that target for myself if I was a new player. And obviously the higher you can push that, the better, as always. I think you'd expect a top player to probably do about 2,000, maybe 2,500 combined in this tank, although that's pushing it quite a lot for a tier 6. But this tank is good enough to do that. Let's see. Maybe we can get more aggressive somewhere? Although, I am wary of trading with heavy tanks that can kill me in 2 shots. Maybe we can catch somebody doing something silly in the middle of the map. There's an OI. Okay, he's not visible to us here. Where is he? Is he visible to us from there? Oh, he is. Hopefully these guys are not spotted here. And this is free. Now I am spamming gold ammo because I run a premium account. This is a premium tank. And the penetration is very nice. If you can afford it, I would say it's probably worth the fire, the premium ammo in this tank. That's just the nature of all the tanks. Let's see, still just looking for some angles, waiting for people to make mistakes. Actually, you know what? Let's just do something crazy. Let's do something crazy. I've got 800 damage so far. That's okay. That's an acceptable game. But we want to push it a bit further. The enemy's down on hit points. They're down on tanks. They've got no real position in the map. Let's just go and hunt somebody from behind. So I'm gonna drive through this river, and I'm just gonna get behind the enemy and just shoot them in the back. Try and hide, hope that they don't shoot me back, because you really don't want to get hit in this tank. There's the Jagdpanzer 4. Probably should have driven further away so I don't get proxy spotted by this guy. But it's okay. I doubt they'll turn around, right guys? They'd never turn around and shoot me. Unless this guy turns around and shoots me. How dare you? Did they all turn? Did this guy also turn around? Okay, getting spotted was really bad. I really should have taken a further angle away from those guys. Now I think I can find an angle to start shooting these heavies without them getting me. Oh, the OI isn't actually looking at me. Okay. You know what? Let's just break this building and start farming the VK. We've been a little bit passive in this match. Oh, this guy's staring right at me. Incredible. Okay, well, we have the DPM. We can kill him. Don't want to get hit by the M6. Let's look for the Crusader. Intuition switch to normal rounds because we don't need gold pen for this guy. Yeah, getting spotted was very bad there because we could have gotten out a lot more free damage here if we were just unspotted without these guys turning around. I'm going to ignore the M6. I'm going to go after the STRV at the back. This is an okay game. This is an okay game. I could have been a lot more aggressive and I could have got a lot more score out of this. But, you know, that's just the Type 64. You can do a lot of damage with this tank. You have to be very sneaky. Don't get hit. My play at the start was very aggressive, very risky to go for the hill, but it worked out. Maybe I'm only going to get 1 shot of damage, if I get any, because this Skoda is also an autoloader. I'm not going to get any shot of damage. Alright. Well, I mean, we got 3 kills, we got an okay amount of damage. Let's see if we can play a little bit more risky in the second game. I really want to show off this tank's capabilities and have a really good game. Okay, so Oyster Bay against tier 7s, only 1 enemy light tank on the enemy team. Let's take a look at the tank destroyer lineup. So we have a Challenger, a Scorpion, Achilles to back us up, T7, T8. The enemy has a Jagdpanther, Sturra Mill, Berzer, ARL, Jackson. So they've got a lot bigger guns than us, I would say personally. So I'm going to stick with the spotting build, but I think I'm going to play a little bit more reserved, a bit of a more spotting role in this game. And I'm going to be very wary of this AMX ELC. I think he's actually a better scout than me. I think his camo is a lot higher than me. I don't know if his view range is good enough. I'm not super familiar with the tier 6 light tank matchups, tier 6, tier 7 light tanks. But I know the AMX ELC is very, very, very hard to spot. Let's take this early position. There is only 1 enemy light tank. As long as we don't knock any trees, we shouldn't get blind fired, usually. We're just hoping to see if anybody crosses down here, or if the light tank overpeaks in a bush or something. So we have, how many tanks with us? 2 TDs, 2 mediums with us. That guy's spotted, but not by us. BK didn't spot anybody else pushing up that far. I'm wondering maybe, where could the AMX be? Oh, the AMX is actually here. Okay. Let's do. I said I would play a bit more risky this game. Let's get a bit more involved. Let's see if we can push the score up. This guy might just be dead. You know what? I'm actually gonna wait until he dies. No point in revealing ourselves just yet until we can spot the enemy out here. See, there we go. Sturra Mill. Let's actually just start giving him shots because he's gonna retreat. We got 1 out. That's fine. 300 spotting on him. Stay mobile. We do not want to get hit by an artillery in this tank. It will just absolutely destroy us. We have the view range to spot people through these bushes, thankfully. even without Commander's vision system. Let's see if we can just proxy spot under here, I guess. Just to figure out how many people are up on this ridge. Oh, that's interesting. There's a guy actually just sitting, like, in this position, E7, just watching? Okay, interesting. Never really seen that happen before. And we're just gonna wait. I'm gonna let this VK cook. I don't want to peek until the Stirrer Mill is fired. I need him to kill the Type 58. I need him to hit a shot on the Type 58. Nice. And now I need the Stirrer Mill to fire, and then I can start farming the Stirrer Mill. I am not taking a hit from the Stirrer Mill. There we go. 12 seconds reload we can see from the mod I have there. Probably like closer to 9, but you know, we can just sit here and farm this guy. He's got nothing to do against us. We got 500-ish combined, maybe, well, 600 combined actually. Good play from this VK, he's just completely taken this flank over for us, we can get more involved. Enemy running out of tanks, to be honest, it looks like. Although actually, the score is equal. It just feels like all their tanks are bundled up in the other side of the map, unspotted and stuff. There's the Hummel. Let's just swap back to normal shell, see if we can hit this Hummel. I don't think I'm going to get spotted just shooting even in the open here. Uh-oh. We did get spotted, but I don't think they have anybody that can really shoot us. Let's just double back this way and try and get closer to there. Spot out this M4A1 again. Honestly, maybe we could just start shooting him ourselves. Don't need to fully aim the gun in this tank because the rate of fire is so high, even if it misses, you'll get another chance. And the second shot after you fired will definitely be aimed. That's a big tank of hit points right there that we're missing out on, but I think it's fine. Jackson took out my ally just there. Okay, so they've got people like sniping somewhere at the back. Really hoping to not take a big hit here. Hope I can just sneak under. Actually, I mean, they're outnumbering us and they've got more hit points. Maybe I just group up with my heavies here. Help out Tiger 131 with these 2 tank destroyers pushing in. Okay, let's see. Really got to be careful in this fight. We do not want to get hit. We just want to poke out, give these guys shots, and not take shots in return. Berza, he's not looking at us. He is now. Tiger 131 putting the ARL back to the garage. Berza, he gets hit by artillery and destroyed. BZ58, he's a big tier 7 heavy. Maybe we can get involved on him. How's this situation looking for the Scorpion? Okay, so I imagine the BZ is not... Yeah, the BZ is not paying attention to us at all. So we can come out, give him one in the front upper plate. Those gold shells really helping us out here. He's still not turning. It's time to just farm damage, aka shoot our ally in the back. Okay. So now we need to go hunt the Jackson, the M4A1. Let's actually swap back to our last 3 AP shells. Okay, so 1000 damage so far. This game's gone really fast. This is a very turbo game. Everybody's just trading and dying out immediately. There's the M4A1. I think he's a 4-shell autoloader. But honestly, well, he's -1 now. Maybe we just trade with this guy. That's 2. Okay, let's just trade. He's out of ammo. Keep the Jackson, please don't kill me. And the Jackson got me, I didn't pull back in time. Well, I played too greedy there. That was just awful. We got 2,000 combined. That's an okay-ish game. Could have played better. Could have just traded faster with the M4. A bit of indecisiveness. I'm not used to the lower tiers. That's going to be my excuse for this video. I'm not used to the lower tiers. But yeah, in terms of the equipment, the low noise exhaust, the optics, the rammer, I think mandatory. You should always have a build with that. In your secondary build, you can drop the optics and the low noise exhaust for stuff like rotation device, vertical stabilizer. I'm not sure if I feel comfortable dropping the optics, even on stuff like... I mean, you don't really need optics on a map like Himmelsdorf, but then you could still make use of optics on a map like Ruinberg. Even though that is a brawl map, you can still make use of your spotting ability. Although maybe your spotting ability is still good enough even without the optics. So it's up to you how you feel like that goes. In terms of crew skills, Brothers in Arms, Camo, you can take repairs if you want. Repairs is still very good, especially if you get tracked and you have no repair kit. I would take things like gun handling, like Snapshot, your view range perks like Recon and Situational Awareness. You only really need like 3 or 4 skills for this tank to really like be at its full potential. Everything else is kind of just like nice little added on. Not too necessary, but obviously they can help out a little bit. Anyway, that was the Type 64. This is one of my favorite light tanks in the game. It's just so fun to drive around. You outspot everything. You can shoot rapid fire, pew 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 pew. Very funny tank. One of the first tanks I really used as a new player to like learn how to play better. Shout out to the old Lemming Rush videos. Pros of this tank: great camo, great view range, great DPM. Cons: there's no armor. You can run out of ammo. And I would say it's actually a little bit hard to play. I mean, light tanks in general are hard to play. And maybe this isn't the best credit maker ever, because, well, I mean, I made 80,000 credits profit, although I am on a booster with premium count, Watt Plus. Let's see actually how much I spent on ammunition in those games, like this game specifically. I mean, I did fire a lot of AP rounds, but, yeah, 23,000 of ammunition, and then in the other game I spent, like, what, 30,000 or something? Yeah, in the other game I spent nearly 50,000 on ammunition. So if you're having a good game, maybe not the best credit maker ever, although if you just have a game where you end up just spotting and not really shooting anything, that's just free money, right? So I would recommend if you don't have this tank, consider picking it up if you like the light tank playstyle, especially the tier 6 rapid firing playstyle. And if you're a new player, take this tank out onto the battlefield and see how you enjoy it, because I think you should have this tank. As always, a massive shout out to all my current supporters. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did enjoy it, why not check out the video on screen now for a tank with a similar playstyle that you can find a premium version of, but also just located in the tech tree, the funny British Cromwell.